Namaskar everyone and welcome to this series of knowledge sharing session. My name is Montu Verma and I am a procurement expert. Dear friends, first of all, I am very thankful to you for join us today. और बहुत ही एक लंबे समय के बाद हम ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं and टाइम वही पुराना है अपना 2 बजे and I hope you all are safe and sound with your family members, with your peers and with your colleagues as well. So, guys, today we have Mr. Akshay Lokapur, who is a procurement professional and SAP MM consultant, and he has very wide experience in SAP MM. Hi, Akshay, and how are you?
Hi, Moto. Yeah, I'm fine.
Akshay, we really start this session. Can you please say something about yourself, and then we will love to listen your experience on how we can implement the SAP MM and Fiori as well.
Yes. Hello, everyone. So my experience is total 6-year experience I have. In that, 2 end-to-end implementation I have done. So one I have done in ECC SAP, and recently I have done one more implementation in S4 HANA. That is greenfield project I have done. Okay, so I have worked as an end user initially and then switched to consultant. So both experience I have. Yeah. Okay, presently, I'm working in Bangalore. Okay, so today we're going to learn how to implement SAP at high level. We'll see, because implement SAP is a big thing, right? So as a procurement professionals, Montu, can I start the session?
So Akshay, can you please on your video so that everyone can see you?
One second. Just give me 2 seconds. I will.
Okay, so दोस्तों स्टार्ट करने से पहले क्या आप बताएंगे आपका अपना नाम टेक्स्ट बॉक्स में और आप किस सिटी से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं हमें? Okay, Vaibhav Shah from Ahmedabad and सिन्हा साहब ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं हमें नोएडा से. रमेश बाबू फ्रॉम पुणे. पुरुषोत्तम सैनी हिमाचल. सेविया फ्रॉम कोरबा. हेलो सेविया, हाउ आर यू डूइंग टुडे?
Hi sir, I am good. I hope the same from you also.
थैंक यू. एंड सेविया, कोरबा ये हिंदुस्तान में है या कहीं और? सॉरी, आई एम नॉट अवेयर अबाउट दिस.
It's in Chhattisgarh.
Chhattisgarh, okay.
And earlier Chhattisgarh was a part of MP. So
Okay.
in 2001 we got a new state, Chhattisgarh.
Okay, thank you for joining us, Savia. And please let us know from when you are with us in Procurement Wale Group, and how's your experience so far?
It has been like I guess from June when Corona or lockdown were started. So we got to work from home, and we got enough time to explore. So I used to I was not unfortunately on every Sunday I was not able to join, but I am watching recording of this group, and I'm working in Ariba, so it really enhanced my knowledge in procurement and all. So
Thank you, Savia.
It is
Thank you once again for joining us. Okay, and Sakib Chaudhary from Gurgaon. Globe Sharma from Kolkata. So हिंदुस्तान के ऑलमोस्ट हर कोने में से लोग हमें ज्वाइन करते हैं. बहुत ही शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगा उन सब लोगों का. और अगर आप सब लोग अपने एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में हमें फीडबैक देते रहेंगे तो हमें एक अच्छा मौका मिलेगा अपने आप को और भी इम्प्रूव करने का. सो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं सेशन को. हेलो अक्षय, लेट अस स्टार्ट दिस सेशन नाउ.
Sure, Moto. So today's topic is, guys, So how exactly we are going to implement SAP? We as a consultant, how we are going to implement SAP, and what is a end user role, right? Who are working in procurement operations, what is his role? Why you people need to learn implementation? So if you want to move ahead in your career, so you can choose to become SAP consultant, right? So that is one advantage. Another advantage, so already now S4 HANA came into market, so already it started implement. Almost all our new implementations are S4 HANA only. Okay? So in your company, if already SAP ECC is using, so if S4 HANA they are going to implement, so then it will be helpful for you guys because you can directly involve into implementation project. Okay, that's the one advantage.
Yes, Akshay. So before you really start, can you please differentiate SAP MM and SAP HANA or SAP Fiori? So what we exactly required all of this, module?
Yeah, sure. I'll just share my screen. So we'll quickly tell what is the main difference between ECC and S4 HANA.
Thank you.
One second. Yeah. You're able to see my screen, right? You guys are able to see, right?
Yes, we are able to see your screen, but it is only a black screen.
Yeah. I will write and explain here.
Thank you.
Okay. So I will start what is the SAP journey I will tell. Actually, what happened initially. Okay, SAP initially it was a product R/2 product. Okay, and then R/3, then came ECC and then S4 HANA. S4 HANA is a 4th generation product. Okay, so how this got changed? I mean, to go into that, first you need to understand layers in SAP, different layers in SAP. Right, we have 3 layers. One is presentation layer, application layer, and database layer. 3 layers we have. Presentation means, so whatever screen we are seeing, right? You are seeing it in your laptop screen or in mobile. This is a presentation layer. Our end users are using, right? And once we click anything here, once you click start button, it will open, right? So background program will run and it will, on screen will open. That is the application layer where programs are written, logic is written, right? Our data are saving in database layer. Okay, so this is a layman language. So in terms of SAP, so whatever GUI screen you are seeing, right? That blue screen in SAP, okay, that is a presentation layer. So let's say if you are, creating a purchase order, let's say ME21, you are creating a purchase order, right? In that, just whatever you are creating purchase order, right? ME21 transaction you are entering, right? That is a presentation layer. Once you need to enter some data, right? What is the vendor, what is the price for that, right? Delivery date. These are all details we need to enter, right? These and all comes under application layer. So all the company's data will save in database layer. It may be a third-party system or else company's only database system, right? This is the database system. Okay, now we'll see. Guys, I will take the questions at last. Okay, so whatever doubts you have, you can note it down. I will answer all your questions. Okay, now we'll see. Initially, SAP was introduced in R/2 system. Okay, in 1970s, okay, they introduced R/2 system. What is this R/2 means? R means this is real time 2-tier architecture. This is a 2-tier architecture. What is this 2-tier means? Here, 2 layers are there. One is presentation and one is database. Only 2 layers in the system. So whatever only end user and then all the data and all logic applications are stored in database system only. Here, load is getting more in this database system because whatever logics, ABAP logics and all was written here only. Only 2 layers are there in R/2. And here initially black screen was there. Before this blue screen, initially it was black screen. And user interface problem was there, many other problems, okay, and performance is not good. Okay, these all are problems in R/2. Okay, and then in 90s, okay, R/3 they have introduced. R/3, it's a signature product of SAP. Okay, during 90s they have introduced R/3. Here means real-time 3-tier architecture. So here all the 3 layers we have: presentation layer, application layer, database layer. So whatever logics and all, everything they have taken, they have written it in the application layer, everything. So as I told, right, another example. So everything. So load is now reduced from database. So they have three separate layers. Three, at a time they can work, different servers they can work. Presentation, application, database. Our end users are working in presentation layer. We, a consultant, will work in application layer. Database will save in some other area. Like that, they have divided everything real time. R/3 system. Here they have introduced GUI system. This is a user interface, right? Graphical user interface. Okay, this is a blue screen, what we are seeing, right, in our SAP screen. This is a GUI screen only. Okay, here our performance got better. And initially they slowly started introducing IDOC and all they introduced here. IDOC means intermediate document. That is a interface. At high level means if you are sending purchase order to vendor is not using SAP, how do your purchase order will reach to vendor? Through IDOC. Right? So this is IDOC. In detail, you want to learn about IDOC means. Okay, then again performance was better in R/3 system. Okay, and then later in 2000, okay, in the year 2000, they have introduced ECC. Okay, enterprise core component. E means enterprise core component, core or central component you can call. Okay, what they have introduced here in 2000, no? Please ignore my handwriting. Yeah, so in 2000 they have introduced ECC. Okay, here they have introduced some other products of SAP. For example, this is the ECC means SAP ECC means. Here they have introduced SRM, right? SAP products they have linked with other products. NWRC, NWBC came, right? Your CRM came, APO came. At the different SAP products come in this picture, in 2000, and they developed this one. So presently, if you see, all companies are using ECC one, right? So this is a plugin interface. Different plugin interfaces came during this time. Again here they have introduced web browser, right? Again performance was better compared to this one. R/3 again this one is this is better. Performance is better again. Right? Different like these products they have used. Okay, now S4 HANA, right? S4, you can see here this is R/2, R/3. Then this is a fourth generation. Okay, S4 HANA means SAP S4 HANA. HANA is a database. Okay, this S means simplified. Okay, simplified for HANA. Simplified for HANA. Simplified or business suite for HANA, you can call it. Okay, this 4 is for. Some people will call 4. Okay, or else you can call 4th generation. Okay, so this was introduced they have started working on 2010 only. Okay, and then they officially have introduced their first product in 2015. Okay, 2015 their S4 HANA first product came, and after that 1809, 1709. Right now, presently which version is running? 1909. What is this 1909? 19 means is a year, and this is a month. Okay, so this is a version 1909. Presently new version is running S4 HANA 1909. So what is the main difference then? Okay, here what they have changed is earlier in R/2, R/3, right? ECC, the database system, they used to take a third-party system. Okay, they need to pay to the third-party like Linux and all Oracle. They need to take this database system. They will pay to third-party and they are hiring. So here in S4 HANA, they have their own database system, which is very fast. Why it is HANA SAP has introduced their own HANA-based system? Because here earlier they used to have database system that is mechanical component they are using. Here in-memory database is there in this one. So data is saved in charges, right? So in detail, if you want to learn means I will tell you in separate class why it is database is speed. Okay, so that is more into technical again. Okay, so you can understand in HANA they have introduced their own database system and it is very fast. Okay, and they have introduced here also they will use still they are using GUI interface, graphical user interface, and then they have introduced Fury also. Okay, Fury means these two are interfaces only. Okay, in Fury means again it's user friendly. In this one, 10,000 plus. Okay, 10,000 plus applications are there, apps are there, and you can develop also applications. You can develop your own apps also here, right? App-appers. Okay, and 2K plus. Okay, presently all simplified apps are 2K plus apps are there. So the end user can use SAP in mobile and in tablet, laptop, anywhere they can use. That much it is simplified. And analytics wise, if you see, means it will give you better reports than your R/3 system, right? It look also changed, everything changed, right? Any manager, right? If you have a manager, if end user want whatever they want, like that they will get reports. We are planning to one more session related to Fury. So how analytics is there, right? How we'll get the reports in procurement related reports and all, I will show you, okay, in coming classes. Okay, these are main, and then again, performance was much better than this one. If you want to implement R/3, it will take much time, right? So if you want to implement S4 HANA, so it is very fast. So how and mass data transfer is very fast here, right? For example, if you are implementing S4 HANA from a old system, let's say on companies using a Oracle, you want to change it to S4 HANA. So this conversion, or you can call greenfield implementation, anything you can take. Okay, so this is very fast. How it is very fast, we will see in coming slides. I will show you. Okay, and anything left? Okay, this is brief about your what is S4 HANA and how the SAP generation shift, how it is happened from initially R/2 to S4 HANA. Okay, this is the architecture basically. Is it clear, Montu? Can I proceed further?
Yes. So if anybody have any question, we will take your question at the time of concluding this webinar. Thank you. Please keep noted your questions there. Okay, Akshay, please continue.
Okay. One second. Yeah. So if you become a SAP consultant, if you become SAP consultant, you will get 4 projects you will get. Okay. So one is your implementation project. Second one is your support project. Your rollout project. Okay, and your upgradation project. Okay, you can call conversion also in S4 HANA. Okay, so now I will explain all in brief. Okay, so first we will see how we will do implement SAP in S4 HANA or in ECC. A high level I will tell. Okay, first one is implementation. So we need to implement SAP in a non-SAP area means, for example, we will go there. First of all, implementation project always on site. Okay, if you can support project, it will be offshore, on site, both will be there, and implementation always on site only. We need to go into our client place and we need to implement SAP. We'll take an example. Let's take example of company I will take. Let's take example of Nandini Milk. Okay, Nandini Milk is in Bangalore, so they are not using SAP. They are using some Oracle or Tally. Okay, their legacy system is Oracle. They want to implement SAP. Okay, initially what will happen, right? So they will approach these people. Our Nandini Milk, our client is there. These people will approach main SAP India. They will approach. Okay, so we want to implement SAP. So one team will come to their client place. So main SAP line. There one team will go and they will survey everything, attend all required, everything they will arrange. And then in market, who will implement SAP? Many companies are there, licensed companies are there, right? Pro, right? Your Accenture, like many other companies are there, those who have license to implement. Any random company, they cannot go and implement SAP, right? And they cannot implement SAP however they want. If IBM has authorized me, they cannot implement however they want. SAP has given some guideline. You want to implement SAP means you need to implement SAP using SAP methodology. SAP methodology or Activate methodology in S4 HANA. Okay, using this method only you need to implement. Active SAP methodology means accelerated SAP methodology. In this one, 5 phases will come. Okay. If you take SAP methodology, we have 5 phases. More or similar, same as Activate also. Okay, first one is your project preparation. Okay, second one is your business blueprint. Okay, third one, your realization phase. Fourth one, go live and hypercare support. Okay, so in project preparation, what will happen? Here, this is a high level activity. Okay, initially, so in Nandini Milk, this is my client company. Okay, and I am from IBM, so IBM is my company. Okay, so this is my project team. This is my business team. Okay. Okay, so here, what will happen? Here they will hire one project manager. Okay, here these people also will hire one project manager. Okay, those who will here end users are there. Here consultants. Okay, here this project manager will manage all the module people like MM module, your finance FICO module, like SD module, right? Whichever module you want to implement in SAP here in this Nandini Milk, right? So those people initially they will hire project manager. Second. Yeah. Okay, and here also they will hire one project manager, right, for end users. Okay, initially they will have one kickoff meeting in project preparation phase. Formally they will introduce everyone. Okay, this here from here project manager will be there. Here also one project manager will be there, right? These people will plan in project preparation phase. They will prepare one booklet. They will prepare. Okay, that's a project charter we'll call. In that project charter, they will mention all the activities which they are going to do in implementation. Okay, when the implementation will start, when it will end, what is our mission. Okay, when what and all, what are the different consultants, what is their work, okay, where we need to stay, what we are going to eat, everything, each and everything they will prepare. Okay, they will make a list, okay, which module we are going to implement SAP, right? So this business blueprint module, in how many months it need to complete. This relation phase, what we are going to do it here and how many months it will take to complete, and sign off charter will be there, right? And hiring will happen. So here only in project preparation, only project manager and some senior consultants, only these people will hire here in this phase. In business blueprint phase, all other consultants will hire here, remaining consultants. Okay, their hiring and all they will plan, HR and all. Okay, so in detail, if you want to study means in coming classes we'll see. Okay, actually what we will prepare in project preparation, and then this is comes your business blueprint phase. Here still we are not using any laptop or something. We are not using any server. Still we are doing all paperwork only, business blueprint only. What we'll do here again one meeting will happen from Nandini Milk side. Here end users will be there, right? Core users, end users. They will give a presentation to consultants. Okay, right? For example, MM perspective, they will give, okay, these many plants I have, right? I am taking the all milks from the farmers. Okay, we'll store it in a cooling place. Okay, this is this much far away from this one. We have different storage location, warehouse management maintenance, where we are storing, where the picking will happen, where we will transfer, how many plants I have, how many different businesses I have. Everything they will discuss here. Okay, they will give presentation. Whatever questions we have, we will ask them. Okay, we will prepare one template. We'll give it to them. So whatever required, so we'll ask them. As a MM consultant, what is my concern? My concern during the implementation is, so what is the plans they have? What are the purchasing groups or departments they have? So what are the inventory management? How they are handling? How vendor management? These people are handling. So these and all I will note it down. Okay, again, so initially kickoff meeting, this will happen. Okay. So in business blueprint, exactly what we'll do here in second phase, we'll prepare as is and to be document. This document we'll prepare as is means as it is, we'll understand their business, and to be what we are going to implement in SAP, that we'll prepare. Okay, for example, is Nandini Milk is having 3 businesses. One is Nandini Milk, Nandini Agri, Nandini Bakery. Okay, 3 businesses they have. Means in SAP, we will create 3 different company codes. Okay, in this one again, these people have 2 plants. Means again, we will prepare accordingly in my SAP system. What I am going to do now, I will write it down here. Okay, one is as is to be documents we will prepare in business blueprint. Business blueprint phase. Okay, here what and all documents we need to prepare. As is to be document and KDS document we will prepare. This KDS means key document structure. Okay, here we will list it down what and all configuration we are going to do. For example, in Nandini Milk, okay, how many material types these people are using. Okay, we have standard material type, right? ROH, raw material, right? FERT, this is finished product, right? Like that standard we have, right? So according to these people, so what and all different material type these people are using, that we list it on. What number ranges we need to give it to them, okay, that we list it on. Okay, these people want PO, how many types of PO these people are using, right? That we list it on. In that PO, what and all number ranges I need to give, that we list it on, right? Each and every configuration we are going to do, is this process these people are using release procedure or not, means approval process, how these people approval process will be, whatever, if they are raising a PR from MRP, or they are directly creating purchase order, how approval process will be, how I need to configure everything, I will note it on in KDS document. Okay, this is KDS document. Okay, and then comes your PPD document, project document we'll prepare. Like in that, we'll have a flow chart of everything. Okay, each and every process. Okay, pricing procedure, for example, how these people are using their pricing, import pricing is there or not, right? If material is coming from foreign, means how these people are handling. In domestic, how these people are handling the price. Subcontracting process is there, means how these people are handling. Everything we'll discuss with them, and we'll show it them. Okay, like this, I want to do it in SAP. I will show it in business blueprint phase. Okay, and then we need to take approval from each people in business blueprint. Okay, once everything your paperwork is done, each phase we need to take a sign from our end user, so from our business, and then email. Okay, like this I want to do, give your approval. If you want to make any changes, let me know. So like that we'll tell them. This usually will take 3 months, 3 to 4 months. It will take business blueprint. This is a challenging phase, because we as a consultant or junior consultant need to go into these people are already live, these people are working, right? We need to go into them and we need to ask the requirement, whatever we want, we need to get the data from them, right? So that's a challenging phase. And then your third phase is your realization phase. In realization phase, what we'll do here, server installation will happen. To give a brief about server, we have 3 servers. Okay, one is development server, another one is quality server, another one is production server. Okay, here production server, our end users are using this one. Okay, in development and quality, we consultants will work here. Okay, so whatever we are going to we want to do the configuration now, we'll do it in development server only. Here again, we have different clients will be there. This is a separate topic. So I will cover in coming classes, or if you want to know in detail, we'll see. Okay, so here again, we'll divide different clients will be there. So we'll do the unit testing and all. We'll configure here all the data, whatever we have prepared in UT script in business blueprint. That same configuration we are going to do it in development server, and then we'll test it here. UT is transaction based testing. Here positive testing, negative testing we will do, right? Positive testing means we are putting the right data into the system and expecting the result. Note it on the result. Negative testing means we are giving the wrong data to the system and we are checking, noting down the result. For example, if you create a plant in system, means whether it is picking the correct plant or not, we need to check, right? We will create a material and put the plant and we will check whether plant is created correctly or not. And we'll enter the wrong plant, or still it is picking or not, that also we need to check. That is a positive and negative testing. This we'll do it in here, UT testing. And then all the data from development to, it will move to quality. Okay, here again, we will do SIT testing. System integration testing will do, means how it is behaving with other modules. We are MM consultant, so right, how it is behaving with the FI module. So different integrations will check how it is behaving. For example, if you want to sell the scrap material, means so scrap is identified by the MM people, it will go to FI, it will go to ESD, and then it will so we can sell, right? Here many modules are involved, right? How that will check. Third party procurement will check, right? MM automatic account determination, how it will happen, that will check, right? So this is system integration testing, and then we'll do the UAT testing. UAT means user acceptance testing. This will be done by end users. Our end users, they will view the access, and we'll sit behind them and we'll check. We'll give the training to them, right? So whatever we have prepared now, this here testing, whatever we have tested it here, same script we'll give it to them, these people, and they will check it. And once they approve, then only we'll proceed. Here also same thing. Once this UT is done, we'll give a demo to these people. unit testing is done, we'll give a demo to end users. If they approve, then only we'll transfer the data from here to here, or else again we need to make the changes from here, and then we'll move from development to quality. Again, quality will do the testing, again we'll give it to demo, and these people accept now, then only data will go into production server, right? These servers I told, right? This server installation will happen in this realization phase, and here we'll get the laptops. We start configuring the things step by step. Okay, so before that, in business blueprints, I have missed one point. In business blueprint, okay, whatever our business is telling, here our business is nothing milk, right? So whatever these people are telling, we are ready to do it in SAP, right? But whatever these people are telling, we cannot do it in SAP. For example, material length is fixed in SAP ECC is 18. If they are telling no, you need to do 20, 30, we cannot do, right? Because limit is 18. If like that, so we'll identify the gaps in the system, in the business. So we'll prepare one more document, that is gap document. In this one, any customization these people are telling, okay, they want, while creating purchase order, they want old purchase order price also, they want old purchase order number also they want, right? So this how we'll fulfill through the customizations we need to do, through developments we need to do, right? So that again, this question will put it in gap document, okay? And one more example means if they want in GR while doing MIGO, they want one more tab, transportation tab they want. In that they want to maintain, right, gate number, who is supplying driver name, right, everything many things they want to maintain this one. They want separate tab. This is tab enhancement, right? This again, this is not a regular thing. So we need to put it in gap document. Okay, this gap is fulfilled by developments. We need to do a developments. To do developments, many other things are there. ISRW concept will come. We will do developments through reports, customized reports we can do. For example, end users want no report from some GR, some 2-3 fields they want, from invoice 2-3 fields they want, from vendor, from purchase order, like that. They want different report according to their wish, right? We can create like that report without the help of a wrapper. We consultant, right? How we will create, in development we will create. Right, through that is called SAP queries. So we can combine the tables and we will create a report. So in SAP all the data are saved in tables. Okay, so this is another concept. So once you start learning to become consultant, you understand. Okay, for example, if your purchase order, if you see purchase order, you have header, right? This header and your item level, this header data is saved in EKKO table. Your item level data is saved in EKPO table. In this one, whatever fields are there, right, in this, whatever program is written, what are the field names, everything is stored in this table. So we can pull the reports using these tables, right? It will help in doing the customizations also. Like that, we'll combine the tables and we'll create a new report in here only. Okay, so here we'll write, FS document is used. FS document means functional specification document. Okay, this will give it to ABAPer. ABAPer, they will write a coding and they will enhance, they will do this tab, right? So who will do this one? They will write a program for this one, and ABAPer will write a program for this separate tab, and they will test it. They will give it to us. We'll test it, and then only it will reach to production server. Okay. So in this one, whatever required now for the ABAPer, that will prepare in FS document. Okay. In GR header level, we need to do this enhancement, right? Header level table, that we need to give it to ABAPer. So what and all the end user wants now, we'll take a template from end user, whatever is requirement, give me. So everything will settle down and we'll give it to ABAPer. Okay, this will do it in business blueprint, and here server installation will happen. Like I told, development, quality, production. 3 server installation will happen. Okay, in development, we will do the configurations. All data will move it to quality server, and then here also we'll do the testing, and then all data will move to production. Production, when it will move, before that one more will server have pre-production server, and then it will go to production server. Once production server it comes, then we will work. Next step is, fourth one is go live and hypercare support. Here, before going go live, we will do some cutover activities. What is the cutover activity? Here we will update the mass data. Okay. For example, open transactions and all we will update. Your Nandini Mill, it is using Oracle. Okay. Oracle software it is using. But in Oracle, these people are having many open transactions, right? Open purchase orders will be there, open GL accounts will be there, right? Some master data, open master data will be there. And these, if you want to move all this data into the production server, Then how we are moving, for example, thousands of POs will be there. We cannot go and create here, right? We'll move. For that, we'll write a program. Through BAPI, we'll transfer this one. We'll test it in a BAPI. So we'll transfer all this data here. How data transfer will happen in ECC and how data transfer will happen in S4HANA, that also we'll see. Okay. So high level I'm explaining. This is a realization phase. Once this cutover activities happen, then next step is go live. Go live and hypercare support. Okay. Once the company went go live, official starting day of the company, there is a go live. Okay. So once company went to go live, then we as a consultant will give 2 to 3 months support. This is free. Okay. So 3 months support will give. If already these people first time they went on go live, right, using SAP. So these people are having any doubts, any queries they are getting, any doubt, any errors these people are getting, they will raise a ticket to us, we will solve them. So we'll give up to 1 to 2 months or 2 to 3 months, that much support we'll give. It is a free of cost. Okay, this is how we'll implement SAP. Okay, this implementation of SAP, this is a 1 year project, okay, in ECC. It will take 1 year. In this one, we can divide, this is 2 months. Yeah, see here, this is each 5 phases are there, right? Here, this project preparation will take 2 months. This business blueprint will take 3 months. This is again 3 months, right? This is again 3 months. Like that, you can divide. Okay, so that much time it will take to implement SAP. Okay, earlier, this is ECC. Now, S4HANA, right? This is related to ECC. Okay, in S4HANA, now we'll see how it is different. Okay, so in S4HANA, what will happen? Here we'll use activate methodology. This is more or less same only. Here we'll discover initially. Here also we'll use 6 phases we'll use. Okay, first one is we'll discover, we'll prepare, and then we'll explore, realize, deploy, and then run. Okay, like this phases are divided. It's not necessarily if your company wants to implement SAP, they are not necessarily use this phase. They can use SAP methodology also, because both are same only. Just naming is changed. Some other things are changed. What some other things are changed here in business blueprint? Here we will do all these things. We are doing it in paper only, right? So end user testing will happen in realization phase only. Once it, so after 6 months they are entering into system, we'll give that system to them, right? But in SAP methodology, in prepare phase only, in explore phase only, we'll give it to them. It's like business blueprint. We'll they will give demo to them. We'll give the sandbox system to them. We have different systems in SAP. Sandbox system. And it is like IDS system. You are using server, right? Different server, SAP server using it, right? To practice purpose, all will use IDS server, right? International demonstration system. Okay, it's like sandbox server, and then we'll have the development server, quality server, production server. This server access will give so that end user can play with this one. Whatever we are telling, they can open and they can check everything, right? So they can practice. This is the one main difference. Okay, and how here in S4HANA, how the different projects will happen, we'll see. Okay, in second one in support project. So if it is a support project, so already company is using SAP, ECC or S4HANA. You are just giving support to them. So it may be a 1 year project, 2 year project. So you are getting a tickets from end user. You are solving it, right? We have a different ticketing tools. Some companies are using ticketing tools, some companies are without ticketing tools, all companies are working. So you will get a receiver tickets, you will have a separate SLA, some meetings will be there. So accordingly, we'll solve. Right? If we want, we'll have a development team also. If end users are asking if we need developments, we'll have a development team. For example, any customizations they want, we'll solve. Anything related to queries, we'll solve in support project. Another one is your implementation, right? As I told, this implementation project in S4HANA, for example, how it will happen. Let's consider this system as your legacy system. Let's say it may be a legacy system or it may be a ECC system. Let it be. So first one I am explaining greenfield implementation project. Greenfield implementation means it's a fresh implementation. Okay, let it be their companies are using SAP or they are using any Oracle. Okay, so this legacy system to S4 HANA. Okay, S4 HANA. How this data transfer will happen? How this implementation project will happen in greenfield implementation? So we have a HANA migration cockpit. HANA migration cockpit. Okay, using this we'll implement SAP from your legacy system to SAP system. In that, many other steps are there, right? Activate methodology, using that we can implement, right? This is the greenfield implementation. Suppose one more implementation is rollout. Rollout implementation in, for example, if your company is already implemented SAP for a one company code, if they want to implement to other company code, that is a rollout project. If your company is already implemented SAP in one plant, if they want to same thing they want to implement into another plant, that is again rollout project. Okay, this is a rollout project. Your third one is your conversion project. This is a complicated project. Okay, conversion project is here in legacy system. If companies using ECC also, they don't want the historical data, all the data from into SAP, S4 HANA. They will do everything fresh here only. Or else if people are using Oracle, so everything they will do fresh only here. They will implement S4 HANA. But in conversion project, here, in conversion project, let's say they are using ECC system only, conversion. Conversion will happen if these people are using ECC, then only this is called conversion project. This current system, we can change it to S4 HANA system. Okay, this is the conversion project. How it will happen? So we need to make some changes in ECC. Okay, we need some vendor, right? From here, vendor concept will be there. In S4 HANA, business partner approach we'll use. This business partner we need to activate here, right? We'll prepare the system to convert, and then many other tools we'll use to convert this one, right? Like your SUM tool, we use SUM or DMO. SUM means System Update Manager. Okay, DMO means your data migration option. Okay, like other company to company, different tools we'll use to transfer the data. As a MM consultant, our work is not what is our work then. This is our technical people, they will do, right? So what is our work? So we will, while they are converting, if some errors will come, that we need to solve related to MM. Why my material is not getting updated here? They want all the historical data from ECC to S4 HANA, right? When any company is using ECC, they want all the data into S4 HANA. So while moving this data, some errors will come. So how to solve those errors, that will help, related to material, right? Related to plant, related to vendor, related to purchase order, related to OM, open PO. These are all things we are responsible, right? So we will need to solve that. We need to check this ECC system, why it is not coming, right? Everything will, we need to prepare. We have some list. Accordingly, we will perform the activities. This is a conversion project. This is a high level I told you. Okay. How, this is the last topic, how mass data transfer will happen in S4 HANA. Okay. This mass data transfer, when will it will happen? As I told, during cutover activities. Let it be S4 HANA or it may be ECC. Here I told, right? Once this reaction phase is over and once in go live, before go live, we need to do the cutover activities, right? During cutover activities, we will update the mass data into SAP. Right? Open purchase order, open transaction, these and all we will update. How we are updating? Right? So let it be to ECC or S4 HANA. In S4 HANA, how in ECC first I will tell. In ECC, how we are updating mass data. Here we have LS&W tool. This is the old tool, so we are not using this one. Nowadays we are using PAPI only. This is again ABAP. I know ABAPer will use this one. Okay, so what is our MM consultant work here? So we'll test whatever test templates are there. For example, some 1,000 materials you want to update means, so with that material we'll keep it in Excel file. So whatever these people, end users will, ABAPers will create a upload template, and they will create a separate T code for that. You will open that T code, and uploader will be there. Just you click and you will attach this Excel file, then automatically all purchase orders or all your materials will be created. How this will happen? Right, you want to see this, how that will happen, right? So in further class, or you can contact me. How this mass transfer will happen, I will show you. This will be in ECC. Okay, in S4 HANA, how mass data transfer will happen? One is direct transfer. Okay, direct transfer means from, let's say this is your old system. From here to in S4 HANA, you can directly transfer mass data through some RFCs will be there, right? So using that, some connection they will build. Okay, so in that, here some ports they will. These are all technical work again, right? ABAPers will do, they will test everything. So direct transfer. This will be done in 1909 only. Okay, many S4 HANA consultant also these people don't know because it is recently. This news on 19. If your company is implemented S4 HANA 1909, this version, then only you can do this direct transfer. Another one is through file transfer. File transfer using T code LTMC. You would have heard this T code LTMC. Again, it's like a it's like a BAPI only. So backend BAPI is written. So all data we need to update into in Excel file, and then using the LTMC T code we will test it. Right? We need to create some project. So and we need to do the testing for materials and your open purchase orders and all. Then all data we will update into S4 HANA using LTMC T code. Another one is some mass data transfer through staging process or through tables or staging process. Okay, this will not use. Okay, I have not worked on this one. Okay, some through tables also some people will update mass data into S4 HANA. Okay. In coming classes, what we are going to see events, as I told, Fury, right? Graphical user interface. How it is different from GUI, right? How fast it is. This and all overview I will show you in coming class. Okay, you want to learn in detail how to implement SAP? Okay, so you can contact me. This is my contact number, you can contact me. That's it, Montu. So if you guys have any questions, please ask me. Related to certification, everything, anything, if you want to know anything related to SAP S4 HANA and ECC, you can ask.
Akshay, good afternoon. So you have given good inputs. I have one query. Although we are using other ERP system, IBM AS400. So if you want to convert to SAP S4 HANA, so what are the existing data? How you can convert it? Like you told me, you will make programming and you will convert it there. But that data analysis and that MM model to finance model and other models, that also it will be visible. All data, current system it is going like that. Old data also can get same way.
So your question is, so you want to move in SAP ECC to S4 HANA, right? In your company.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in that you want old data or you want fresh implementation?
Both.
Yeah, you want old data means you need to go for conversion project. This is the conversion project.
Also. I know you told me conversion process. You make it programming and you will convert it. But that conversion will be MM and even it will be other models also. It will be.
Yeah. So this S4 implementation I told, right? Whatever I told, conversion project and all. This is for all modules. So not separate for MM, not separate for FI. So if you are FI consultant, same process will be there. So as a MM consultant, what is our work in this conversion project I told, right? So we need to make some changes in ECC and we need to update it to S4 HANA, right? So as a MM consultant, what is our work I told here, right? Whatever errors we are getting while transferring the data, how we are solving, right? That I told. So this how they are making the system ready, this ABAPers will do. Right, and related to MM, we need to do so vendors to BAPI, business partner. This is the main thing. It is changing, right? So this one will do it here in ECC. Some settings we need to do, right? Some related to configuration and all ABAPers will do. And these tools I told mentioned, right? This and all tools related things and all, they will handle. Technical high level teams they will handle.
One more doubt, because our company is MNC company. We have business unit in Europe and USA, other countries also. But their system will be country to country will be the process slightly it may vary. So how you can, for example, if you want to implement S4 HANA, how it will be country to country, you will make it a different system, or it will be one system will be applicable for all areas.
No, one system only
will be there, no?
And that country specific changes we will do, right? Like currency, like language, that will change, will make means everything will be same only. only that country specific changes we need to do it in SAP. If you want to implement S/4HANA in your other countries and all, so you can know the country specific changes, because some plants also will do same the things. Rollout project I told, right? So one plan, one company code you have implemented, one more company code you want to do the rollout, means it will complete in 3 months. It will not take 1 year. So because what we'll do, we'll just extend the materials, we'll extend the plants and all, right? And according to their country and their language, we'll convert it. Rest everything will remain same.
No, process will be okay. For example, I understood we are involving and GRN process will be country to country will be different, because I understood India process and other USA both are different. So their process will be different.
Got it.
So in that case, how you yes.
Yeah. So
Akshay, before you really answer this question, can you please on your camera so that everybody can see you?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Okay,
Thank
so if you want to implement SAP into European countries, you need to go there. So if the implementation project is always on site only, right? Whatever I told that projects, we need to go there, understand their business, then only we will give the solution, right? Process remains same. According to their business, we are giving solution to those people, right? So one team, we need to go on site only if your implementation project is there. So conversion projects
actually,
yeah.
Our company, our group totally wants to implement planning is there, but country to country, some process will be different, as I understood. So in that process, again, if I want to, after implementation, I can access all other countries' data also. Access means I can read the data. So, but again, if you are implementing process, US process will be different, and Europe process will be different, India process will be different. How will you implement SAP throughout common group, one group? Is it possible? Or otherwise you implement country to country like that only?
No, country to country means if you want to implement SAP in US means we will understand their business, right? We'll have a discussion within business blueprint. We'll have a kickoff meeting, right? In that they will understand. We'll understand their business. Server exchange will happen, right? In conversion project, we'll check their server. Okay, in ECC how they are working, what and all methods they are using. They will take all the their user manual if they are using. Current reports will take, current pain points will analyze, right? Accordingly, we'll prepare as is to be process I told, right? Accordingly, we'll give solution.
One more thing, for example, SAP already we are using AS400 one system, like IBM system. We are using other subsidiaries systems, local system we are using also. In future, if you want to SAP to other system, what are the SAP data? We don't want to implement some areas like rake system, purchase rake system. Purchase rake system we have local system. So you understood purchase in purchase department and purchase requisition system will be there. Purchase requisition will be locally we have made developed. So we want to continue same system in future. So is it possible to integrate this SAP to that system?
No, because SAP S/4HANA has many applications are there. In that only Fury apps are there, right? So however you want, you will get a better reports there. You cannot integrate other systems. SAP has its own products. If you want to do, you can implement SAP Ariba. Right? This is SAP product again. Your SRM is going to sunset. SAP Ariba is going to take over that. So if you want to learn that one, you can learn SAP Ariba again related to vendor sourcing.
So you are saying all existing system has to convert to new system. So we cannot continue old system.
No, we cannot continue.
Just I want to understand what is the general price.
You can do, for example. Yeah, so you want to implement S/4HANA. Initially, all companies they will not go for all modules. They will, for example, they will not go for all the plants. If in one area only 2 plants are there, means in Gurgaon and one more area in Delhi 2 plants are there, means they will implement SAP in only one area. They will check there everything, how it is behaving. They will implement initially main modules like sourcing and procurement, your finance and controlling module, right? Your SD module, and then they will check everything, and then they will roll out it to other plants. Whatever their main plant also they will not implement. Some other plant their whatever headquarter plant is there, they will not implement there. Other plant they will implement, and then they will move into other plants. Like that companies.
I have one more. We have 5 plants on one corporate plant. So generally, what is the price of this SAP HANA? Generally, I'm not saying.
it's
will be
grows
MM.
together will be there, right?
Huh?
Yeah. Total implementation, it grows together. For example, user ID based will take. For example, 1 year back, one user ID cost is 1 lakh to 2 lakh will be there. Now you can calculate. No, prices are increased. So many things are there in cloud-based system access you can take, one private access you can take, right? On-premise access, like that, many are there. Accordingly, will plan all those things. Initial hiring, if you want to implement SAP S/4HANA in your company, you need to hire a project manager. So that project manager, he knows 5 to 6 modules. Okay, he has worked some 10-15 years experience he has. Then he will plan all these things. Who consultant he need to hire. Right, this is all planning he will do.
So Ramesh Babu, can you please tell us from where you are joining us?
I'm from Pune. I have automotive experience. So I have nearly 20 years experience in the automotive field. So
and when you have joined our procurement wale group, and how was your experience so far?
I joined in October month. Last 2 months.
How is your experience with us?
Yes, it's a good experience. Actually, I have seen some videos in YouTube. So then really it is good learning and refreshment of subjects also. So that's why I have joined there. Then I called you and I have contacted you and joined this group. Really, it is nice and good experience.
Thank you so much for joining us, Ramesh Babu. Now we would like to take another question from our audience side. Okay, so Akshay, can you please tell us how much time, if you implement any SAP project, how much time you will take to implement the SAP MM and SAP HANA?
Yeah, no, it's not like I will take time. So it will, usually implementation project will take 1 year. It will be okay, 12 months. Some companies will take 10 months, 11 months, depend how your company's approach will be. Right? For example, SAP methodology I told, right? Some companies will follow different methodologies. SAP only, but they will name it differently. Their mission, according to their mission, will plan. So usually you can call implementation project will be 1 year. Rollout project will be 3 to 4 months. In conversion project again 3 to 4 months.
एक अच्छी कंपनी में SAP MM या SAP HANA इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए कितने लोगों की टीम की जरूरत पड़ती है, अक्षय, और कितना अमाउंट लगता है इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए? Please share with our audience this question answer.
So more than 50 plus consultants required. Consultants including project manager, different models. If you want to implement some 8 modules, so you require 50 plus people. Related to MM, again 2 to 3 people are required. FI again 2 people. Senior consultant, junior consultant, like that. 2 to 3 people are required for each module. MM, SD, right? Your quality, warehouse management. Warehouse, it is called in S/4HANA. It's extended warehouse management. Right? So according to how much module is involved, accordingly they will plan. Project manager or hiring team will plan the people. And cost is depend upon a company. They will approach. It's a high level activity. Project manager and from business side, those people are involved in this one. They will buy a license from those people. And user ID wise, I told, right? If you are Nandin, for example, Nandin Milk is using 100 users are there, means each user ID they will cost they want to server access for all those people, means they will cost 1 to 2 lakhs for each user ID. Right? And implement SAP full each phase wise, if you server installation, everything cost, means it's you can call more than crores. It is required. More than some 10 to 20 crores is required.
Okay, and being a procurement professional, I will also ask a question. कोई डिस्काउंट पैरामीटर होता है यहाँ पे SAP के साथ में, या फिर ये फिक्स कॉस्ट होती है इनकी?
नहीं, फिक्स कॉस्ट होती है, क्योंकि SAP इंडिया हम नहीं डिसाइड करेंगे. इट्स अ ग्लोबल थिंग. SAP global, so we need to approach those people. So we are not approaching company. Who want to implement SAP, those people will go there and approach. They will buy the license. They will get initially CDs. They will get right. But they got all. They paid license and they got everything. But they don't know how to implement. Right. Then these people will approach IBM, Wipro. These companies they will approach to come and implement SAP. Then their bidding will happen. For example, Nandini Milk is there, means Nandini Milk, they want to implement SAP, means they will approach IBM. Many other companies they will approach. Okay, IBM will tell, I have already implemented Amul. I already implemented SAP in Amul. We have we have knowledge on implementation on dairy products and all. So we are quoting this much. Please take with me. Accenture will they will give their terms and conditions. So we have a record of these things. So we'll give best support. Everything they will pitch for themselves. Then this always our business, right? Our business will take a call which companies they need to take.
And
once it is final,
Okay. आप कितने SAP MM या SAP HANA वाले प्रोजेक्ट में इन्वॉल्व हुए हो? I mean, how many project you have taken as a SAP MM consultant, and what are the main challenges you have faced so far?
So I have done one end-to-end implementation in ECC. Okay, back in 2017 I have done, and recently I have done S/4HANA Greenfield implementation. Okay, both you can call major challenges. Means during I told business blueprint, we need to get the data from our end user, right? That's a challenging phase. They are working a live in system, right? We need to go there, we need to understand their business, right? So we need to get all the data, and once, as I told, as server side told, right? We are testing everything, all the data and configuration, everything we are doing. We will give demo to end user. Again, if they suggest any corrections, again we need to repeat the whole thing. We need to TR will call transport request. Whatever configuration will call, right?
Yes. Okay. So
hi Akshay, this is Biplab Sharma. Can I ask one question?
Go ahead, Biplab. Before you really ask a question from Akshay, can you please share from where you are joining us, and how is your experience with Procurement Wale Group?
Hi, this is Biplab Sharma. I looked after procurement in steel industry as well as right now in Reliance Jio. I have joined this Procurement Wale. Actually, it was named as Procure. So it has been a wonderful journey, almost 1 year or so. And this is a best utilization of the Sunday, I can say, on learning experience as a journey. There are very experienced person I'm finding here, starting from 1 year or fresher kind of, and up to 25 years of like Sinaji and many others. So it has been a really wonderful and enriching experience where we share our knowledge with interpersonal, where we can gain interpersonal skill, as well as a lot of problems and challenges are imposed and written over the group, and people are very eager to answer them, and even there are cross talks, everything happens. So I quite enjoy that, but normally I do not get enough time to respond. But yes, I look after, I follow the person's messages every now and then. Yeah, thank you, Montu, for creating this wonderful platform to share knowledge, and this is a wonderful experience, I must say, and it is helping. I came to know 3-4 person has now got into the job because of helping nature of Suniti and Kausal Kanpara. They are helping, so that's a really good thing, and philanthropic work you are doing. So my entire congratulations to you and all the team members who are contributing.
Thank you, Sharma ji. Your question, please.
Yeah, Akshay, you have. Thank you for giving the insight and the journey of SAP, which we may not know in our day-to-day life. So that's it. But my question is very specific: is that in SAP, normally you have got the user ID, and you have mentioned the cost would be around 2 lakhs. So in theory, is there any limitation? One user ID, how much theory user can access, or is there any limitation? And what is the commercial of that? If you can enlighten on that.
Yeah, in Fury, so these all user specific details and all, they will handled by security consultant, one more, right? So what we can do, who has which access and all, we can decide it by, we have authorization roles and metrics we have, right? Which user has which access, we can decide according to our business. They are giving a list, okay? So if you allow me, I will next class I will show you how the user roles and authorization metrics will look. One user, if they want to access some purchase order, PR, so according to our business, we'll plan and we'll give access. So access is entirely depend upon business. Of course, whatever they want, like that access we'll give. It is possible.
Is there any commercial difficulty on that, on the limitation of number of users?
It will be there. No, it will be there, but it is discussed on a high level. Project manager will discuss that one. So which user having, if they want any extra user IDs are there, right? Initially during implementation, project preparation time only they will decide. Okay, these many user IDs are there. These people are using Fury apps and all. This access is required. Again, once they implement SAP, if again they want some more user ID, then of course cost is involved. Right? Exact cost and all, it's not required for us to know. Right? It's a high level activity.
So that is what the suppose one warehouse manager is having one user ID, and he has 10 number of consultants. Let's say. So it is necessary to go for 10 user ID, or one user ID can be used by 10 pure users? That is my very specific question.
Right. See, one user ID they cannot use. One user. Yeah. So 10 user ID, one user ID can use 10 people who are asking. Right. It depends upon your business. If you can use. It depends upon your company policy, right? So you want to share user ID and password for use 10 users. You want to use the same user ID, means you can use like that. Depend upon your company's policy. But
not user ID. I am talking about user ID versus Fury user.
Both are same only here. Fury is a user interface, right? So if you get a server user ID and password, it will be useful for your Fury as well as your GUI screen. Both screens are there in S4HANA again. GUI, your old blue screen will be there, and then Fury screen also.
So does you mean that one user ID is also 2 lakhs, as well as one Fury user will also have to spend 2 lakhs?
Yeah, same thing.
Arana.
Yeah, Fury ID and user ID both are same only. Only one user ID only will get. In that, you can access both the things. User ID in the sense, Fury only will get. Here in ECC, you are getting one user ID, right? In the recipe screen. The same user ID and password, you will use it in Fury Access also. How you are using that one, I will show you when I'm explaining Fury things, right?
Normally, what my understanding goes that Fury is an external consultant who cannot get into an exact SAP production server where they cannot do anything. They can only pass some transactions. That's all. They are not given into authorization of doing what one user ID can have.
That's what. So SAP Fury user ID, according to their business, they will decide. If they have warehouse maintained is there, they want to use the user ID. They will see the goods are received or not. They will just click on that one. Accordingly, will give the user IDs. They can manage that. Initially kick off.
To say there is no subtle difference, or in terms of commercial also, what user ID is equivalent to Fury user. That's what.
Yes, user ID is equal to Fury user. This is what my understanding is.
Okay, we'll get it.
And related to user IDs and all, this is not our work. This is the security consultant will be there. One more. Those workers who will have which access they will get.
As you know, being a procurement person, we want to get into the commercial part also. What is the expenditure? What is the rollout expenditure? What is the conversion expenditure? So that we wanted to know you from you. Anyway, if you can later know us in the group also, that will be beneficial.
My one more video is there in detail. I explained one more. We have a group of 3 consultants. So because I know the projects, but if I worked in that area, then only I am able to tell, right? So I will let you know later to know what are the commercial accepts in implementation.
Yeah, thank you, Ubuntu.
Thank you, Bulab, for joining us, and thanks for asking question.
Akshay, I have one more doubt. Regarding the supplier relation management, suppliers also can see can visit and they can add some more value. So how it will be there in SAP?
Right. So supplier means SRM. What you are telling is again SAP product, right? So nowadays,
supplier, for example, supplier performance or supplier maybe quality performance, they will update their information also. Supplier performance. So then suppliers more than 1,000 suppliers also will be there. So in that case, how will be this process?
Got it. So some companies they have they have their own product. They have their own softwares which will integrate between SAP and your supplier relation management or whatever vendor is using that tool. these two will connect to IDOC, as I told, right? Intermediate document. So that we will use through IDOC. They can access whatever we have given access to them. They can access all those things. For example, any reports they want to pull, they can pull whatever we have given access to them, right? So like that, whatever we are sending purchase order to, it will directly go to those people using that IDOC. IDOC concept is there. It will go.
But suppliers will be, number of suppliers will be more than 1,000 also. So again.
Yeah. All the suppliers you can add it to in IDOC, right? So whatever system your suppliers, maybe they are using different systems. According to their systems, so you will set up the ports, different ports. They can connect it to your IDOC and you can use. Or else we ask them to use this is a software we are using, SRM, so we'll give access to those people. Who are some Ariba is there, right? Some people are using Ariba network. We will add all the vendors in Ariba network so that they are using whatever we are showing to them. They can also see that at the same time. Now SAP Ariba came, right? So this is the advantage SAP products. We are integrating this with Ariba.
Okay, thank you, Akshay.
हेलो मिस्टर मोंटू।
हाय पुरुषोत्तम, कहाँ से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं आप?
हेलो सर, मैं सर हिमाचल से ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ आपको और लास्ट 2-3 मंथ से मैं इसमें ज्वाइन हूँ आपके ग्रुप में। इट्स अ वेरी गुड एक्सपीरियंस विद द ग्रुप्स आल्सो एंड आई हैव 1-2-3 स्मॉल क्वेश्चंस मे बी दैट मे नॉट बी सम implementation part. Actually, like sir said, that is a SAP implementation cost as per user ID. Correct? Akshay sir, you are listening to me? Akshay sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And in that case, actually, I'm in a construction industry, and before that, last one year, before we are using the one user ID in the multiple users with the continuing the same work in the same ID. But nowadays we stopped that activity. And we are using the single ID. And if suppose I'm working with the user ID, so you cannot do anything in that ID, or some other person cannot do simultaneously. And before that, we are able to do that in our system. So, what is the cause behind this? Can you explain small?
It's depend upon your policy, right? Your company's policy. So we as a consultant, we suggest each user ID. Each person should have their own user ID, right? So accordingly, you need to buy the access. So,
no, but it's okay. But in that case, suppose my subordinate is there, so I am not in the office, and some 2-3 subordinate is there, and we have some more work. Suppose we are posting the MIVs like in the SAP, so we have to put two persons simultaneously, and they will work simultaneously. So if there's any problem, it means in a background running the programs or something.
Yeah. At a time, the same user ID they cannot use.
Okay.
Same access they cannot use. So some catches will come. So we need to unlock those people. Locked will come, right? So same user ID you cannot use 2 times at a time. Same system, not same system. Different system also using the same transaction means it will show error, right? It is user is locked by this user.
Okay, but if a different user is there, you can do the same activity. And this is not issue.
Yeah.
A different user you can see. Okay.
Means you can use.
Okay. One more thing is there, sir. Actually, like we prepare the POs in the system now. So sometimes we have the predefined freight values with the suppliers and with the transporter, whatever may be. But in some case, suppose we want to add the small like courier person is coming now. Courier material is coming by courier. So we want to add that cost in that particular PO. So it is possible to, because if we add in the PO, that will comes to hit in that particular vendor that is supplying the material. But we want to make it like that cost supposed to be in the material, the TCO is there, total cost of ownership, that's supposed to be added in the total material value. That freight amount that is coming third party logistic, third party freight, like maybe courier. So how we can add this? Yes.
You need to set up a pricing procedure for that, right? So whatever pricing in it is coming, right? You need to set up in backend. You need to do, right? How this pricing procedure will set up. You can take my classes. You can learn, right? Many configuration steps You can set up your own tax, pride, right? If you import procurement is using, like you told, right, that courier cost, whatever you are telling, that you want to add, right? And you want to pull that, you are already added also, you want to pull the report for the particular report also, you can, right? Using, many reports are there, customized reports.
It's because I purchase ABC, some item ABC, that is comes from the import duty is there, damages is there, loading charges, main port charges. So I want to use these ocean price. So in that breakup, we cannot put all means separate, but like our inbound is there, outbound is there. So in that head we can add this, like this cost is there. Is there any?
Yeah, we can.
Means
we can add, but we need to set up.
Okay, before we have to set up.
Yeah, we need to set up a pricing procedure, right? According to the company, how these people are doing. That particular pricing procedure, you can set up for particular client, particular document type also you can set up. Only for the subcontracting orders, I'm using this one. Like that also you can set up. Right?
Like which type of PO we are using? Export PO, import PO,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that it will not affect your regular purchase orders. Only for that you can set up. So this is common. It will trigger your pricing procedure.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Akshay, time really flies. Before we really move towards the end of this session, would you like to convey any message to our listeners?
Yeah. So next December 1st week, I'm starting a new batch related to SAP ECC and S4 HANA both. Okay, consultant level training. Okay, I'm starting. So if anybody wants to upgrade their knowledge, they can contact me personally, and they can enhance their knowledge so that it will helpful for your current position. And then if you want to update for S4 HANA or SAP ECC consultant, right, that also you can add a value to them. Okay, you can contact me personally for that. So what all portions I will cover, I will conduct a level 1, level 2 training. Level 1 includes all the technical concepts I will cover in detail, and level 2 will be of entirely project training will be there. Whatever I showed today, it's just a glimpse of it. In detail, you will study how to implement SAP. And what all IDOCs I told, how IDOCs will work, how master transfer happen, in detail you will study.
So Akshay, can you please share your contact details
and related to level 1
chat box, so that anybody can contact you in case they have any query or any concern?
Yeah, sure.
And dear participant, I will share the show notes and the recording of this session on our YouTube link and LinkedIn profile as well. So thanks for joining us, everyone. And I will share the web link of this recording. Please, एक चीज बनती है आप लोगों से, एक चीज सपोर्ट चाहिए आपसे. इतना मेहनत कर रहे हैं सब लोग. अक्षय जी आके यहाँ पे आप लोगों के साथ में टाइम इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, हम लोग आपके साथ में कनेक्टेड हैं. So what we are exactly seeking from your side, please support us to enhance this community as procurement community. We will share a web link of our YouTube page and LinkedIn page as well. Please follow us and please share with your colleagues and with your peers to make us really on the next level. So Akshay, thank you for being with us today, and also a big thanks to our participants and listeners. Thank you so much once again for joining us. See you soon.
Thank you, Akshay. Thanks for your inside knowledge.